student physical therapist today. I've already washed my hands, so I'm all ready to go. And what we're going to do is get you up to sitting, and then we're going to use the walker, walk around a little bit, and then sit back down. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, the first thing I need to tell you, since you just had your hip replaced, is there are some precautions that we need to use when we're moving. The first one is you don't want this left leg to ever go across your body like this. So that you have a midline down the center of your body, and that's where we don't want the leg to cross. The second one is we don't want our left foot to be internally rotated towards that midline, because as you can see, it's using that hip that you just had redone. The third precaution is you don't want to bring your hip or your knee past 90 degrees. So that would be like this. We don't want to do this. Down here is okay, but any further than that is going to injure that new hip you have. That goes for sitting down too. So if you're sitting in a chair and you need to reach down and tie your shoes, you can see that that goes past 90, and we don't want to do that. So that's going to come in handy when we're turning you around. You're going to be in a seated position, and I just want to make sure you don't lean forward because we don't want to damage that hardware. Okay, so now we're going to get you up into a sitting position, and I'm going to support your left leg, but I'm going to have you do a lot of work with your strong upper body and this right leg as well.
Okay.
So what I need you to do is kind of get up on your elbows. Yep, just like that. And I'm going to guard this leg, hold this leg, and we're going to spin around to the edge of the table. I don't want you to sit up too fast because then you'd be going past 90 and we don't want to hurt that hip.
Okay.
Alright, so, just dig those arms in and spin. And then you can slide forward a little bit, and I'm just going to go ahead and set this down. Does that feel okay?
Yep.
Okay. So you feeling good and stable here? All right, so I'm just going to kind of go through with you how to use this walker. You don't have to remember all of it. I'll guide you as we go along. Since your left leg is the injured leg, we want to move the walker first, then the left leg, then the right leg. So walker, left, right. And eventually we're going to turn around, and at that point we're going to have you turn towards your right side. And you also want to keep in mind that crossing the midline there, because your body just automatically wants to do that, but we can't do that, so it's going to be kind of a slow turn, but that's okay. And then eventually we're going to have to back up to the table as well. So when we do that, we're just going to do it opposite of what we do forward. So we'll do your strong leg, your left leg, walker. So right, left, walker. And then we'll just sit down. Does everything sound okay so far?
Sounds good.
All right, I'm just going to put this walker here, and then I'm going to grab my gait belt for safety reasons. Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now for sitting up, I'm going to have you bring this right leg back a little bit so that you can put a lot of weight on it, because you're going to want to use that. It's okay to put a little weight on this left leg, but you don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to kind of guide you back here, and I want you to push off the table, and then when you're ready, grab onto the handles on the walker, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, now remember, walk with walker first, then left leg, then right leg. Walker, left, right. Walker, left, right. Walker, left, right. Good job. Okay, now I'm going to have you go ahead and turn around. So just do the same thing. Remember, don't let that leg cross the midline. There you go. Take your time. Perfect. Are you feeling okay?
Yep.
Alright. Now as we get up close to the table, I'm going to have you kind of ankle toward that strong side again. So remember, we're going to have to back up.
Okay.
Start angling anytime. From behind here. Alright, good job. Now remember, coming back to the table, we're going to use that right leg first, then the left leg, then the walker. So go ahead and take a step back. Right leg, left leg, walker. Right leg, left leg, walker. And you should be good right about here. Okay. So we're going to sit down. You can either put both hands down on the mat or put one hand on the walker and one hand back. whatever's more comfortable for you. And I'm going to help you sit down. I'm going to support this leg as you're sitting down so we don't violate any of the precautions I told you before. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and start sitting down. All right, good job. I'm just going to get this locked out of the way to balance. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the gate belt off, and then we're going to get you laying back down. So when we're laying back down, be mindful of those precautions once again. I'm going to have you use your arms and your right leg to push, and once again, I'm just going to guide this left leg as we're going across, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.